Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Komorebi live programming video. Komorebi is a tiling window manager for Windows developed by me. I started writing this tiling window manager when I switched from macOS to Windows, and there were no tiling window managers for Windows, and I was going crazy. Anyway, introduction out of the way. Today we're going to take a little look at auto starting. So there have been a couple of issues about this, and I worked through, the different ways that we could approach this, and what I came up with was kind of here. And it was very much inspired by what I saw the Espanso project doing. So Espanso, if you don't already know, is a cross-platform text expander written in Rust. So if you ever see me doing this, this thing comes up and I do sweat smile and it inserts it. Oh wow, that's some wild Google search results. Anyway, if you see me doing this, this is Espanso, right? So you can do text expansions with it. You can do like sweat smile. Yeah, all of this stuff. Very, very cool. So I looked in the repo and there was this commit, implement service methods on Windows. And we're going to take a closer look through this in a minute. But basically, what they're doing in here is they are creating a new shortcut and adding some flags. And they finished creating the shortcut in this special folder, and it runs on startup, kind of like a service. It's not exactly like a service in the systemd sense of the word, where you can monitor the service, where you can restart the service. It's a bit more of a crude, plain old auto start when Windows starts implementation. But yeah, that's what we've got. We don't have systemd on Windows. We do have shell startup, so we're gonna try that. So let's start by reading this time. Oh, crazy! We're actually gonna read some code. All right. So here we have Espanso src CLI service win. I should check the license of this. What is the license? GNU General Public License. Wait, what does this license? Well, I mean, it's open source anyway. Copy left license. Run. I think I'm going to ask somebody for help on this, but I'm not copy pasting. I'm just. Oh, actually, I might do some copy pasting. In any case, Mr. Espanso developer, whoever you are, all of this will be open source, and I love you, Federico Terzi, for this amazing piece of software. Please don't sue me. All right, so that out of the way, we can see that we have a couple of functions here. We have the register function. So the register function looks up the current executable. It gets the startup shortcut file path, and then it creates the shortcut target file. Okay, unregister removes that file. We've got some errors going here. I think we'll just bubble up the whatever the errors are to the CLI for our use case. Is registered looks to see if that shortcut file is created. Start service. It runs the current executable with one arg and create no window and detached process creation flags. Cool. Get startup dir. I think we're going to copy paste this because startup dir is startup dir. And so this is the juicy stuff. So there's nothing really in the Win32 API that allows you to do this cleanly. So we need to shell out to PowerShell. we need to get this COM object, the W script shell COM object. Our target is going to be target file path, which we're going to pass in. And then it looks like we're doing, this is kind of like doing a stat, right? I think this is doing a stat. So wait, get target short. Oh my god, it's so confusing. Get shortcut target file. So I think this is supposed to return a path buff. So this is getting the target file, which is going to be the path buff. Okay. And then when we're creating the shortcut target file, we're again shelling out to PowerShell. We're doing W shell create shortcut, shortcut target path. We're bringing in some arguments, and then we're creating the file. Man, this is gonna get messy. All right, let's just start writing code and praying for the best. So we need to. So I think we'll put this down at the bottom. We'll call this enable auto start, and then I think we'll have disable auto start. Eventually, these are going to need to take some arguments. So, wait, do I have enable, disable? These are all imperative, right? Focus, move, cycle. So we'll do enable auto start and disable auto start. Oh, dude, I'm in the wrong frickin'. Because actually, we don't need to have a socket message for this because we're going to handle this all completely in the CLI. So goodbye to all of you. And let's generate a shortcut in startup in shell startup to auto start Komorebi. Disables auto start. All right. So we got these. I guess we might as well put this at the top. Subcommand. Enable auto start. Okay. So let's get bacon running. Oh. Let's try that again. Let's get bacon running. And let's resize this a little bit here. So we have enable auto start, disable auto start. We'll implement these. Gonna need to iterate on this a little bit soon, but all right. So we'll add this function here. Just copy it on over. Why do we have a separate thing for create dear all? Oh, that's, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm sure that's a standard library function. All right, so this looks good. So we want to get that to start with, right? So let's startup equals get startup and actually I do not like Like the convention in Rust is for getters like this. I feel like it's cleaner to just have startup dir, and then set startup dir if you wanted to set. Even though this is not technically a getter or a setter, it looks better in my eyes. Anyway, so we've got the startup dir. Then we get a unified here. Yes, much better, much better. Right. So I'll grab this and see how this looks to start. So we're gonna PowerShell. We're gonna do all of this stuff, and we're gonna set some environment variables. So the shortcut path. So wait, what does this get called? There it is. So the current path is the target path. Okay. So actually that's not quite the case in our case, right? Because we want to run Komorebi C. Which is, let's see what we do in start. Because we're doing some funky PowerShell stuff here as well. Oh, but it needs to take, oh god damn it, you're right, it does need to take, it does need to take a direct path. So we're gonna do all right, we'll do something like this because, oh gosh, okay, let's see. So we get the current path, Komorebi exe. We'll do mute path buff Komorebi exe dot pop, and then let Komorebi C exe equals Komorebi exe join Komorebi C dot exe. Hopefully that is the one. So we have, this is our target path, Komorebi C exe, and the arguments, we'll come to the arguments, the shortcut path, get startup shortcut file. So we're doing this. Let shortcut file equals startup dir.clone, and then we'll join shortcut file join komorebi.lnk. Yeah. So this is shortcut file. And then we have our arguments. And this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky because different people will want different arguments depending on what they're using, where their configs are, all of that stuff. So args looks to be a string, actually. Is that right? So let's say let args equals, so we'll do, I mean, how do I usually start? I do Komorebi start. Like, I think this is what I usually do, right? So I do start minus cm user profile komorebi.json -- whkd. Come on, dude. I think that's what I usually do. So if I do shell startup, I have a span someone quick look in here. Cool. So I think you just format this. Let me just format this and see. Oh, bro, is that formatted? That's some weak-ass formatting. All right. Yeah, and then I guess let's just freaking debug the output. I mean, we don't care about the output really, but I mean, it's nice to have output. Okay, it's nice to have output. Okay, so let's stop this. Just install. I think there are some updates that I pulled in from Dependabot. Might take a second. So depending on what arguments get passed, we'll change this flag to WHKD or AHK. And if we get a config flag as well, we can override that here, maybe. Bro, not cool, not cool. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. Output dot. You know what? Maybe we don't need the output because it's going to error and it's going to tell us what the error is if that is the case. So let's do just install Komorebi C. Oh, okay, hang on. I think we need to do something like this, I think. Let's see. Do not tell me that I need mutable for this. I don't know why the hell this returns a new object. Creates an owned path buff. All right. So we do Komorebi C enable Autostart. start. And it did something, so let's see. We now have Komorebi C here. And the target is, that's the right target, start -C env user pro. I think that might need to be hard coded because this is PowerShell. Damn it. That's okay. That's like the next step, right? That's what we're doing in the next step anyway. So we're gonna take some args here. Enable auto start. Let's make a little struct for those args. Okay. No, not this one. This one. Enable auto start. And so we will take a config, which is an option path buff. Can I do that with clap? No, it has to be a string that gets paused. WHKD can be option bool. And auto hotkey can be option bool. I think that's a good enough place to start. So actually, so I think we need to require the config because we won't know the user's usernames. Yeah, that makes sense. So start, where are you, start? That's the one. Yo, where did it go? This file is way too long. This file is way too freaking long. All right, that's what we want. Enable auto start of WHKD. Enable auto start of AHK. Cool. I think that's good enough to get us going. So we have struct enable auto start. That now exists, which means that we can pull in some args here. And we can run a good old thumped format macro, my favorite macro of all time. It's gonna be args.config. Is that legal? Evidently not. No. It'll be nice when we get that. What are you saying? Argument never used? The frick? Wait, how does... Oh, there it is. All right, we'll start with this. So this is the bare minimum, right? And then if args dot WHKD, flat OK, true. It's kind of ugly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, which other way are we going to do it? Args dot push string, yeah, WHKD, else. Actually, no, I don't even want to bother. If somebody is dumb enough to try and put both flags in there, I mean, yeah, they get what's coming to them. I do not like defensively programming against like ridiculously stupid stuff. I don't like doing that. I don't think developers should have to defensively program against outrageously stupid stuff. I think putting in both of these, like, you're just asking for trouble. So please don't do that. All right. Looking good. Looking good. We should also implement this, right? Which I believe is just a simple remove file, more or less. Get startup shortcut file. Oh, we already know what that's going to be, right? It's going to be this. Yo, where'd you get startup diff from? No, I mean, like, where did you get startup diff from before this? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I could just do this. Why am I not still not with it? I am so not with it. I can do the same here as well. Right? Yeah. Right. So we have startup dir join shortcut file. If shortcut file is file, I don't really care about erroring out. Here we can then just remove shortcut file. So why don't we try both of those things now? Install Komorebi C. Get lots of failures. Huh. That's weird. Cause like I'm pretty freaking sure we have that field. Yep, I'm pretty freaking sure we have that field. Oh, I overwrote the value of args. Okay, so let's change this to arguments, 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 and then down here as well, arguments. There we go. Expected option bool. All right, this needs to be a sum. Both of these need to be sums. Sweet. So let's get this back up. We have Komorebi C, the shortcut here. So we're going to do Komorebi C disable auto start. And that is gone. Very nice, very nice. Just run a quick old help here. Generates a shortcut in shell startup to auto start Komorebi. Nice. So that is gonna be, so I want to see if this expands actually. So we have wait. How do I usually, like this is what I usually do, and I want to see if this is going to expand before it reaches. So Komorebi C, enable auto start, config this WHKD. Ooh, spicy. Why you know? Why you know? I want to pass these as flags. Why are they not coming in as flags? So let's add this down here as well. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. So, yeah, what the frick? Why you know? All right, so we'll add these, and then config also has another here, which we'll add. Let's recompile and try again. Startup. Keep this here. Oh, I don't think this config can be in action, you know? Oh, no, that's more like it. That is more like it. All right, so oh, it's not an option bool, I am just running circles around myself today. I don't even know why. This does not need to be an option. Neither does this. It is a true or a false. The absence of the flag is the false. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Here we go. So, make this a whole lot simpler. And I guess I don't mind defensively programming now that it's not as crazy. All right, let's compile this. Don't think I'm going to finish this off this time. I need to test this in a VM as well. So maybe we'll do that in the next episode. Maybe this is a two-parter. But we checked that disable auto start works as expected, and that should be idempotent. So if I run that, we've got no auto start shortcut. That's fine. It doesn't error out. Now this is what we want to see. All right, it created something. Let's take a look inside. Oh, not startup. This. Perfect. It expands. So we have the Komorebi C executable. Then we have start. Then we have -c Komorebi.json --whkd. I think that is looking pretty freaking cool, and it matches up with what we have here, right? Amazing, amazing. But I wonder why did it... No, right, that's because I did -c here. I would prefer to use the long one, just so it's explicit. And so if I delete this real quick, I also want it to be komorebi.lnk. Cool. So like, let's run bacon and figure out if there are any issues we need to tend to. Too similar. All right, 1101. So why don't we call this current exe? Does that need to be mutable? Yeah, it does. Sweet. Oh, that's it. Sweet, that is indeed it. All right, my friends, I think we'll wrap up here. Yeah, I think it looks like a good place to wrap up. There we go. Yeah, so I think we did some good work today. In the follow-up video, I think we're gonna bring this up in this build up in a VM. We're gonna restart the VM. We're gonna make sure that it works in its various configurations. But yeah, for all of you who have wanted a quick and easy way to auto start Komorebi all of these months, all of these years, coming soon in the next versioned release. As I like to do it around this point in the videos, I'm going to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of these lovely, lovely sponsors. Thank you to Albin, Michael, Timothy, Leandro, Maxwell, Gustavo, Solomon, Alex, Evan, Julian, and Hisayuki. I really, really appreciate your support. It means a great, great deal to me. If you too would like to consider becoming a sponsor, you can check out the sponsor page for this project. I should actually show you how to get there. We have a sponsor button here, and if you go to the repository, there's a big old button here. So you click that, you come here, and you can be a one-time sponsor, you can be a monthly sponsor, even if it's just $1 a month. It means a great deal to me, and I appreciate it so much. All right, my friends, that is it. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you will be back for more next time. I hope that whatever you all do today, you have a great, great day. And yeah, I hope to see you all back here next time. Goodbye for now.